Join me today as I put my wife's Mother's Day present together and do the first cook on it. Gonna start by drinking a nice refreshing beverage. Nice and hot out today, need to stay hydrated. Okay, let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box here. Get the base set off, get the top nice and open up so we can get the parts out of it that we need. First thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the base legs. Then get the center shelf out of the top. Get that installed. The two thumb screws, the longer one goes on the right side without the propane tank holder, and then on the other side the propane tank holder goes with the shorter screw. Then we'll get the wheels put on. The non-swivel ones go on the non-propane side, and the swivel casters go on the propane side. So we can get it flipped over here. Get the other piece of the propane holder on. The paper towel holder swivels out of the way, but I ended up just taking it back off completely because I didn't want it. Get our knobs put on. And here we're going to put the handle on to move it around. I'm going to put the utility hooks on both these shelves. Get them tightened down. Do the same thing on this shelf. Install the little hanging pegs on both the shelves. Then here I'm just showing you the second screw goes in the base here. And just do that for the other shelf also. Get the grease trapped in the back. Probably shouldn't have done this by myself, but it wasn't that bad. Just have to get that aligned in the 4 holes at the same time. Took me a second, but I got it. I'm just going to install the handle for the top. There we go. Get the camera fixed. And then here we're going to put the accessory tray on the front. Just have to loosen 2 bolts and then tighten them down. Get our propane tank installed. And give it a nice wash down before we season it. Got all sorts of gunk off of it. Okay. They do not give you a AA battery, so you just need to provide one of those yourself to get the igniter working. Once that's on, got the flame nice and going. We're up to about 500 degrees now. And I'm going to use avocado oil because it has a nice high smoke point. You want to find something that has a really high smoke point. Just go ahead and give that a spray and wipe it down with some paper towel. And then once it stops smoking, just repeat. I think I did it about 5 times total, and you'll notice a nice little cold zone in the upper right-hand corner here. I'll address that in just a minute. Once it's nice and black, you are done. And for the corner that didn't get, I'm just going to hit it with the UV gun here for a few seconds. And that'll darken up here really fast. All right, well here is the Blackstone in between the Kamado Joe and the Workhorse. We'll be doing a cook on this tomorrow night. All right, well, there's all the grills together. Bring it back tomorrow for the first cook. All right, 24 hours before we are going to cook this, we're going to just sprinkle some salt on it. We're going to be quite heavy-handed on the salt. overall, just want to make sure we get really a lot of penetration into the meat with the salt. Make sure we hit up both sides. And also make sure we get the edges, just roll that around in the excess. And we'll let this sit in the fridge for about 24 hours. And here's our sauce. We're just going to do some light brown sugar, some granulated garlic, some Wash Your Sister sauce, apple cider vinegar, and what would a bourbon glaze be without our Russell's bourbon? Okay, we're going to go ahead and give this a quick stir, and then we'll move our steak into a vac seal bag, and we'll add the glaze to it. And this will sit in the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours, and then we'll take it outside and cook. All right, we're going to start our cook here in about 10 minutes, so we're going to get our grill started. Put these two on low, this one on medium, and then this one on high. Cook our steak over here. We'll do some veggies on this side. Bring it back out when it's time to get started. Let's go ahead and start with our veggies while we're waiting on that side to heat up some more. Here I have some rosemary and garlic butter. Just throw that down. Give that a second to melt, and I'll bring it back. Okay, our butter's nice and melted, and we're just going to do some asparagus. Throw that down onto the butter. I'm just going to sprinkle some salt and pepper on this. There's a side dish going. This side's got some more to go. It's only about 450. I'm going to try to get it up to about 550 before we start searing off our steak. And it'll give this asparagus some time to get cooking too. I'll bring it back. Okay, so it's been going for about 5-10 minutes now. Nice and hot on this side. I'm going to go ahead and use my avocado oil again. Spray. And we'll get our steak thrown in. Right, after about a minute, and we started to see that color creep up. Take a look. Nice here. Getting a nice crust on that. And just keep flipping it so it cooks evenly. Go ahead and knock our temps down. About medium. Try and check it one last time. 127. Overshot a little bit. Go ahead and get this pulled off. And get our asparagus off too. Get this taken in for the 10-minute rest, and while it's happening, I'll get the grill cleaned up. All right, we've been resting about 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and get cut into this. Perfectly cooked. Nice medium rare. Go ahead and get this sliced up, plated up, and I'll bring you back to show you the finished product. All right, there you have it. Beautiful steak. Let's go ahead and give this a taste test. A little piece I skimped off of her steak. I hope she doesn't mind too much. Beautifully cooked. Delicious bourbon glaze. Very easy cook. Go ahead and give this a try. Glaze is perfect. Hope you enjoyed this video. And all the mothers out there, have a happy Mother's Day. Hope to see you in the next video. Be sure to check out this other amazing video.